make sure that this is live commentary. Making sure this is all working right. Portrait mode, review that. Bam. Why is it saying community day? Okay. Awesome, good to know. Since it's not gonna let me keep both of the things open, like when I go into live comment or when I go into like the studio mode or whatever, what do they fucking call it? The oh goddamn, shit. When I go into, they call it the control room, it only shows one or the other. I want to get to the point where I can just have on the YouTube side people able to fucking chat again, but I don't want to deal with the constant onslaught of shitty fucking people. So I have to have both of them set to live commentary mode. Eventually, I don't want to do it because I don't want to put commenting or chatting on the YouTube side behind a paywall. But it's like the only really effective, easy way I can think of, because I set up like specific word blocks. I set up this and I set up all these different things. And they continue to find, like, small ways around it. Which is frustrating. But so the only way I can really think somewhat around it for now, because, again, they haven't donated shit to the Tiltify. Let me check again. Wait, no, that's not the one. Bam. Still nothing donated to the Tiltify. Is to put it behind the membership wall. If I put commenting behind the membership wall on the YouTube side, then I doubt any of those assholes are actually going to be paying money to be assholes. Hey, what's up, Captain? So that normal chat doesn't appear on stream, but members do, because I know it's the on-stream thing that's the main issue. I mean, I can, I think. And that is one of the issues, yes. That is one of the issues. I think there's a way for me to do that. But I also just don't want that to be in the chat, especially if I start getting a lot of people in chat. I don't want that to be an issue in chat. So I need to see if I can reach out to someone on the YouTube side. And see if there's a way if there's something that I can do to fix that. But today is going to be testing a lot of stuff. Today we're testing the vertical format, see how I like that, and see how well that goes. And then we are testing the fitness tag thing to see like how well I end up holding up if I allow my people to make me do fucking a bunch of stuff. And then I need to find a good solution that will allow people to actually come in and comment and talk on the YouTube side and stop the obnoxious people from getting in. Just ban the assholes, no questions, and drop the link to the Stolen Valor video whenever it gets messaged. Yeah, no, 100%. Whenever I do turn it back on, whenever I figure out a solution that I'm okay with to turn back on that sort of commenting, then the response is going to be drop the Stolen Valor video link. If you want to donate to the fucking Tiltify for the Wounded Warrior Project, and it gets to there, I will prove that I was fucking military. But, like, I don't even think that's their... I think that at this point, they don't even give a shit. They're just trying to be obnoxious. I just don't want that shit in my comments. I don't want that shit, like, in chat. Even if it doesn't appear on stream, I don't want it appearing in chat. If I had, like, a lot of moderators, it would be... I'd be more okay with, like, it happening. Because then they just immediately ban them, immediately ban them, immediately ban them, kind of thing. I've been getting people. This has been since like August of last year. Yeah, August of last year. I've been getting people popping into stream and like accusing me of Stolen Valor, and it started with just saying Stolen Valor and blah blah blah, and you weren't really in the military, because I had one asshole pop into stream and say, well then what was the date on your DD-214, after making a lot of comments that were just obnoxious in a video's comments. And I said, I know what you're fucking doing. I don't owe you shit, and I'm not going to encourage that kind of behavior by giving you the answer to your questions if you're going to be a fucking asshole. And that has devolved now into very frequently I get a lot of people popping in. If I have the comments open on the YouTube side, I get a lot of people popping in and saying very degenerate stuff. On YouTube is definitely not a good thing. Yeah, no, it's definitely not. I want to, like, maybe this weekend I'll try to make sure I can come up with a good solution for it, because I want to have it on there, especially since a lot of my viewers are from YouTube. I've had it turned off entirely for a few months now, but then the one time that I didn't, it immediately started again. The one time that I didn't have it turned off, like after like a few months of not having it turned on, having comments turned off, live commentary mode turned on, it ended up like happening again. Yeah. In the last, like, month and a half alone, probably, it's grown a lot. So it's definitely something that I want to figure out a solution for. And even if that means, like, making it so that the only stuff that appears on stream, that appears in the chat box, is from the Twitch side, and I have to do that, then that at least stops it a little bit. But then there's still the level of I still would need to heavily moderate, and especially if I'm multi-streaming to Twitch and then YouTube horizontal and vertical, it's going to be a lot of moderation going on. That's going to need to happen, and I don't want that to derail stream. But there's not really a good solution that I'm aware of at this point. Like, for a while, I even had it set to you had to be a subscriber for an hour. And then what would happen is about an hour into stream, I would get a fuck ton of them. But then sometimes I'd still have, you need to be a subscriber for an hour before you can comment. And I'd get something 15 minutes in. So, like, there's people that were just, like, waiting. That were just fucking waiting for... They'd been subscribed for a while and been waiting for their opportunity to be obnoxious. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it back on to... I'm going to turn it back on today to this. slow mode on. Strict all moderation. There you go. Hold on. I need to add you as a moderator. Give me a second. Hey, what's up, Triana? Yeah, since today's just me testing shit, today's probably a good day to, like, try it out. For some reason, I cannot find you when I'm trying to add you as a moderator. That's weird. Okay, it's subscriber only mode. Slow mode. Strict. There you go. Add as moderator. You are now also a moderator there. If you don't mind, if you're willing to help out with this while you're still available, if you could do the portrait mode one, and then I will moderate the non-portrait mode one, and see what happens. I also have it set to hold all comments, because I think that will mean that, like, a moderator will have to approve everything that gets said, so it makes it a little bit easier. Or if they come in and immediately say something fucking heinous, then we just don't allow the comment to be said. And if they actually hang out and talk for a while, maybe we fucking add them as an approved person, so they don't get held. That was because the safe mode got messed up somehow, so I was forever stuck at the safe mode login. That's a pain in the ass. Mode. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oops. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to have both of them up, but I'm going to be primarily focused on the horizontal mode one. Let's see how it goes today. Today's just a testing shit day anyway, so does not matter. Nothing about this is going to be saved for recording. It's just testing to see if I can get a few different things working right. Because, yeah, I would really like to get to the point where I can do that. It'll just be great for the community, I think, but... Windows again, see if it's a fresh download, Windows works. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Did you try doing a system restore? First? Because a system restore is a good mid-range. Okay. We're solo running this shit again, see how far I can do. Because right now, I'm testing shit. I'm just testing shit. Okay, let's go. Let's kill some ghosts. Of course, it's the fucking mausoleum. Whatever. Fine. Not worth anything. Stream YouTube anyway, so I'll keep an eye on things. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I do not get paid enough to hire full-time mods. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I blanked out that entire part for a second there. Yeah, it's weird. Like, right now, I'm unpacking some shit that was going wrong because I did a system restore. And I did a system restore. I did this a few days ago when I was having issues with stream. I did, like, a system restore to the 15th, but then a lot of random stuff that was working on the 15th stopped working. Like, my screenshot tool just wasn't fucking working for some reason, and I have no idea why. I'm noticing that the portrait mode is definitely further behind than the non-portrait mode. I appreciate Linux. I have an IT degree. It's an associate's, but I have an IT degree. I am not willing to put in the amount of effort that is necessary to make Linux work right and do the deconfliction and stuff to make Linux work right. And I know it's not that bad, but I am unwilling to put in that effort. The people that do Linux, I know Triana does Linux. I mean, more power to you. Good job, good shit. But it's just not something I want to do. A lot of places, I just kind of prefer convenience. I work directly in IT and can't be fucked with Linux. I pick my battles, and Windows is just easier for me and ticks more boxes. Fair. Windows is easier. It's better than Apple. I like Windows. I get that Linux has a lot of advantages to it, and if I had someone that was setting it all up for me and constantly maintaining it, and I can be on call with, then maybe. I just don't want to. Mint was the go-to for my days, for my mates back in the day. Everything is better than Apple. Yeah, everything is better than Apple. I'll say, Apple has its advantages. But it's kind of like Viva Dirt League has their whole board series. And I love their board series. Their board series is great. But they have the whole bit at the beginning of the board series that goes on every few videos. That was basically just, you know, them murdering people or just getting really pissed at people for buying Apple computers to game with. And that's the thing. If you're going to be doing video editing, if you're going to be doing graphic design, if you're going to be doing any of those things that Apple's really good at, absolutely get a fucking Apple. But if you're going to be doing literally anything else, get a Windows computer. Like, it's... If Windows is still not working, you're just going back to Bazite? Fair. But yeah, that's the thing. I meing, like... I'm not going to say one is better than the other, technically, because they all have their purpose. But it's the thing we were talking about the other day with, like, iPhones and people's cult-like thing with iPhones. people who get involved in Apple, and I think part of it's because Apple like produces all the things, whereas like you can have an Android phone, but you can have an Android phone from like 10 different providers easily, or for 10 different companies easily. But Apple just creates this cult-like mentality where people are just like, yeah, it's better than everything because it's Apple. No, it's not. It kind of sucks. If money was no option, I would use a Mac for editing and creative stuff and have my PC directly for gaming. However, I don't have infinite income. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I thought about at one point buying like a Mac to use solely as my editing, and like getting a Mac laptop to use solely as editing. That way I could, like, when I'm traveling, I could do it. If I want to go hang out on the couch with my girlfriend while she watches TV and I want to get some editing done, I could do it. I don't know what the fuck that was. But, it's just a lot of money. It's just a lot of money. If I start making a fuck ton of money off of this and it becomes worth it, then I will absolutely buy a Mac for editing. Suck because you won't be able to play Gears 4. Yeah, that is a problem. When you can't, like... And that's one of the things. That's one of the things I like about Windows is everything just works on Windows. Because it's designed to be the most, like, user-friendly in that way, most, like, functional operating system. Are there problems with it? Yeah. But it can do pretty much everything. There's just certain computers, certain operating systems that do other specific things better. I had a Mac laptop back in the day, but it had Windows on it too. How? I didn't think that was possible. Yeah, if you're a gamer and you buy willingly an Apple computer, turn in your gamer card. Fuck you. And not like if you buy one, but you also have a PC. But like, if that is your sole thing. Dual boot into Mac, not recommended, but you can. I've never even tried that. For some reason I was under the impression that Mac had their operating system like hardware locked. The one reason I still use Windows, to be honest, is that and Signal RGB. I love the excuse that people gave me a lot of times when they're like, oh, this is why I want a Mac. It's because Mac gets less viruses, and people don't make viruses for Macs. It's because people don't fucking use Macs for anything useful. Yeah, you're less likely to get hackers and viruses if you're playing, like, online games on a Mac. Yeah, because gaming on a fucking Mac sucks, and the hackers pretty much figure that if, damn, you're stupid enough to do that, then they don't need a virus. They just send you a fucking thing that says, hey, I'm your Uncle Timmy. I need money to get out of jail. Fuck you. Oh, shit. All PC games, so no Mac for gaming. Yeah, I mean, it helps, but it's not... It doesn't do everything. I'm missing 9,000 from somewhere, and I don't know where that somewhere is. Let's go. I'm going to drop at least that one thing off there. I'm going to check stuff on my... Oh! Apparently I never grabbed shit from here, so that might be where... I'm stupid. Bam. Is this a Minecraft thing? Can't tell. Kitty! Almost broke the kitty. That would be sad. Bam. Windows does have so much bloat. The fact that the operating system is like 100 gigs is fucking insane. I mean, I feel like the thing that would make... And there's the thing. I feel like that complaint comes in more for the people that are more invested in their computer. For the average consumer that just doesn't care that much, like they just get they have their laptop so that, or they have their their computers so that they can check their emails and maybe watch videos and do schoolwork or work. I feel like that might not even be as much of a complaint to them. But for the people that are actually kind of dedicated to it and they play games and they want mass functionality and blah, 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 they're the ones that have those complaints.
All the specific things better. I had a Mac lap.
But I feel like a smart thing for them to do would be to make it so that some of the extra shit is entirely optional. It doesn't come pre-installed. Maybe when you're setting up your computer, you have to select it, whether or not you want all this extra shit installed or not, or have it just as after the computer is set up, you can choose to take the extra effort to install some of this extra shit, and that would get rid of a lot of the bloat. Yeah, PC gaming households was an issue all around, 100%. I feel like there's a lot of solutions that they could offer that would fix some of that. But I'm willing to say that, like, I think some of the complaints are maybe not as universal for them. Maybe it really just is those of us that are more invested in our computer performance, the gamers, the people that are doing a little bit more high intensity stuff, that takes more resources, have more problem with it. Okay. I'm just gonna call it here because I don't want to die. This will be the first time I started a repo playthrough and did not get fucked up on the first day. And you know what? Hey, Wardog, how you doing? I love you. Oh my god, you're so handsome and pretty. And hey, how? We need a game together sometime. I'm going to be trying to do a Ready or Not, like perfect playthrough and speedrun playthrough. We need to get involved in that. I need because I'm going to try to have a team of 4 people to do that. Also, Bronze Spirits Tavern. I'm going to try to do like a let's play on that and a gameplay play of that. So we need to get you for that too. Yep. Okay. Hi. You need to come around more. Quit your job. Dedicate yourself solely to watching me and playing games with me. Okay, good. I did not drop a macaroni. It just touched my finger weird. Do. If the PS5 version is cross-platform, then yeah, as long as it's on a weekend, I'm available. You had it for computer, I thought. Well, that's bullshit. That's fair. Hopefully it is. Okay, they're fucking me on this, but it was... Listen, it's the first time I've survived day 1 solo without any major issues, so I'm gonna eat a dick on this and take it. You did crash a fuck ton, that's right, yeah. But no, we're gonna try to do a perfect run. I'm gonna try. There's two playthroughs I'm gonna do for like a video. A perfect run, so completely non-lethal, perfect score run. And then a speed run, which is going to be basically... I think I'm going to set the speed run rules as all main objectives complete speed run. And then maybe do a separate one that's side objectives too. I could get my 5th strength, but then I won't be able to get a health upgrade. And I do want a health upgrade. Because that's important. And I could theoretically get 2 health upgrades right now, because I will eventually want more health upgrades. But I'm not going to buy the stamina upgrades or anything else, so I might as well get the health upgrade if there's another 4K one. Oh, did you see Destiny 2 is in Nintendo sites now? I did not. Why? If you can send, like, okay, if you can send me the... If they're, like, trying to do a... Easy Dubs being back shot. No, it's yeah. The only map I really struggled on was Postal, and the hospital's hard, but the hospital's fun hard. Postal was bad. Send if you can on Discord, send me the link to that because that Mammoth, we just got a new video idea. Nintendo trying to come after fucking Destiny. Jesus Christ, are they trying to destroy their company? Because now they're going after Sony, and now they're going after Microsoft. They're going after Sony and Microsoft now. What the actual fuck? Send me, if you could find, like, the article. My break's over. Love you, man. If you're still streaming in another hour and 40 minutes. Okay. Because I don't want to watch someone else's video and then that flavor what I'm gonna say. You know? I want to go into it with my own kind of opinion and whatnot. If possible. I appreciate it. Awesome. I appreciate it, Captain Kasroth. One of the next like videos I'm actually planning out is I'm going to be doing like an entire timeline of Nintendo drama. I don't know if I want to do just specifically a timeline, a very detailed timeline of the Power World drama, or just a timeline of Nintendo's drama in the gaming space throughout time. Because they tried to, or Universal tried to take them to court over Donkey Kong, and they said, oh, it's not copyright, it's not. And now they're doing all this crazy shit. Let's make some money, guys. If I ever got merch, if I ever got to the point where I was making merch, one, I would end up making a lot of merch that is athletic gear, because there's not enough geeky, nerdy merch that is athletic fits, and that's kind of how I prefer to wear my clothes. I don't like my clothes being loose. My girlfriend's coworkers call me Baby Gap because anytime they see me, I'm wearing like a tight shirt. But one would be that, and two, one of the logos on the shirt would just say, "Let's kill some fucking ghosts." Just DM it to me. I need to lay out the part of the Discord better because I want to start encouraging more like video suggestions and gameplay suggestions and stuff, but like the way the Discord can use a restructuring a little bit. I also need to get the guild hall started. You know what I want? I want to make a chat room analog, and I know this has existed in like IMVU, a chat room analog that like is a game. Like you have an avatar, and that's where you walk to. You'll be like Discord avatars almost, or Discord the game, or some shit like that. So it's you go into the Discord, but you have an avatar that you can walk in and play games with and do stuff with. Just that little bit of extra. I think that would be fun. I appreciate it. I want to look into that. I'm trying to do better about like keeping an eye on things happening fresh, because some of the videos we've done like has been something that I found out several days after it came out. Several days after the news came out, and that's when I find out about it. And then, you know, thank God I have Mammoth, because I'll do a quick recording for it, then I'll hand it off to him, and he'll edit it real fast, and we'll get it up like a day later or pretty quickly. But by then it's already old news. And I would love to not be constantly doing old news. So I'm trying to keep a better eye on like when stuff happens and getting to it like right away. Funny. You know who I really want to see live is Steam Powered Giraffe. I love Steam Powered Giraffe. I hate that. This is just a Wii remote? What the fuck? Bam. I appreciate it. Honestly, like, I've been trying to put it in towards the end of every video, some sort of thing saying, like, hey, if you guys know of something interesting that's going on, leave a comment, leave a whatever, because I would love know so I can do videos on it. I'm just really bad about keeping up with shit. I'm not chronically online enough for the content that I've been creating lately. Yeah, even though the Nintendo stuff does well on YouTube, it's like we're beating a dead horse at the moment. Yeah. I mean, it's one thing when it's like... The one that we got to immediately...
I need to lay out the part of the...
I will say the one that I got to, like... I got to recording it moments after it happened was the Power World Statement one. The Power World Statement on the lawsuit, because I saw that article pop up and that article was fresh. It was like within the hour, and I left the gym to go record that. I left the gym to go record the Power World Statement thing. I think, were you in that one, Mammoth? Was that the one you were in, or were you in a different one? I can't remember if that was the one you were in or not. But, yeah. The one you did with the statement, I believe you did. I might have edited it, but I think you did. I just did the thumbnail. Yeah, I think I might have edited that one. Well, we can go back and watch it, and if it has a lot of really cool zoom-ins and stuff, then you did it. If it doesn't have that, then it was me. If it was kind of lazily edited together, then it was me. Well, if we went back and watched it, we would know if you were in there, and I'm fucking stupid. You definitely put the bit more of effort into it. Yeah, I don't remember. I do not remember. But that one we got to right away. I was happy with that one. But I'd love to be getting to more stuff right away, rather than, you know, waiting to it. Oh, shit. Okay, this is just gonna be stuck, and there's nothing I can do about it, so... Oh, no, I did do something about it. Not well, but I got it. I'm gonna go turn all this in here in a second, because the gravity gun likes to fall off. Okay. See you, Castroth. I appreciate you coming out. I did that one. Now we're talking about the one where Power made a statement on Twitter saying that they're making changes to the game due to the lawsuit. Yeah, that was the one about gliders. I think that was one where I was like, I'm going to edit this because of the fact that I didn't want there to be a delay. I wanted to be able to get it out as soon as possible. There are so many spellings of Zach, but technically mine is the most wrong one in terms of how it is colloquially spelled, but the most right in terms of phonetics. I need to try to organize a community day again sometime soon. It's been a minute. My name when my mom was thinking about it, but it was spelled Zach. Oh, I hate that. I mean, that is even more correct in my mind, but I hate it. My mom wanted to name me Christopher Blake. My dad wanted to name me Justin. So ultimately, I'm happy with Zach. And I'm even happy with my unique spelling of Zach. It's one of those things that, whenever I get, like, an email or a text that's like, we're the U.S. government and you owe us all this different stuff, they always spell Zachary wrong. And I'm always like, yeah, nice try. To be fair, they don't always spell Zachary wrong. They frequently spell Zachary wrong, and when they do, I immediately know, man, I don't even need to check. I don't even need to, because my first step, whenever I get one of those emails, my first step is, like, actually look at the email address, like, not the name of the email address, but the actual email address, and see if it's even remotely reputable. And then if it looks like legitimate, then I call the company, not with the number they provide me, but, like, I go to the company or the organization or whatever, and then I call them, and I, like, check to see, okay, did you guys actually reach out to me? And it has never been the case where they had. Mom's main three was Zach, TJ, not sure how it was spelled, and then Morgan, which is my name. My mom, it was Christopher Blake for a boy, and I can't remember what it was if I was a girl. And then my dad, it was Justin. I don't know if he had any other options. Yep, I know. Hold on. Oh, wait, I do have the strength to kill him. I have 4 strength. I could have killed the spewer. I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait for him to get off me. I'm going to kill him. Esme was my girl name. I have no clue what mine was. Hey, what's up, Repexer? Genuinely surprised you didn't do a set. Where the fuck did you go?
The one where Power made a statement on Twitter saying they're making
my water. For me, I really like the name Artemis. I have a daughter. I think Artemis is a really pretty name. I sort of like the name Ares for a son, but not really. Athena sounds too much like a stripper name to me. There's a part of me that's like, name my daughters after my grandmother or something like that if I have a daughter, but I don't know. Both my grandmothers have, like, old people names. Sergey's still goated? Yeah, if you're in the Eastern Bloc of Europe. Been alright, been playing Doom 2016 lately. I want to play Doom, the new one, Doom Dark Ages. But I keep hearing about how glitchy it is. I mean, Penguin Zeo did an entire video about how fucking glitchy it is. And it's like, I don't know if I want to deal with another game crashing on me constantly. You didn't crash once? Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it was quite literally just like Penguin ZO, and it could be similar to like the issues I was having with games before I did the whole fix for my computer thing. Okay, that will get me. There's still more to find, but it's small stuff, so I'm going to go for that individually. They might have patched it. Yeah, they might have just patched it. More game developers need to do like a lot more testing before they release, and they need to do testing with low-end computers, mid-range computers, and high-end computers, because there are times that the high-end computers have more issues than the mid or low-range ones, because there's just some weird shit going on with the specific piece of hardware they have. Damn. Okay, I'm going to be missing out on like 1,000, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I'm going to be missing out on 600. That's definitely not a big deal. I don't give a shit about that. Do.
Spelling of Zach?
Where you going, buddy? It's being really nice to me today, and I don't know why. Anyone else who's watched me do a fucking playthrough of this solo knows that the first few times, the first day, is awful. But GTA 6 takes so long probably because they want to perfect it. I mean, yeah, maybe. Or it's just they... Honestly, because of how Rockstar is and how Rockstar actually seems to give a shit about the quality of their games, I feel like the reason that GTA 6 is taking so long is because GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 were so good, like, comparatively, that they don't want to come up with the next thing being fucking disappointing. Guess who just had 4 days of phone tag with the VA just to get one appointment? I'm gonna guess it's Wolfgang0712. I'm gonna guess it's you. And I know that pain, because I'm still trying to get them to set my fucking dental up, because I've called several times. This was like peak COVID I called, and then like after that, like after I got my 100% disability, I've called a few times to try to set them up to get me dental insurance, because the local VA hospital doesn't have a dentist, so I can't go to them, so I have to get dental insurance through the VA. That's the option they give me, and they say, yeah, we'll have someone call you back whenever to evaluate you. I never get that fucking call back. Yeah, so no, yeah, that's fucking annoying. I feel for you, man. Rockstar normally have a lot of QA in their games, like some stuff gets through, but I'll give them the fact that they are normally rock solid for having minimal bad bugs. Yeah, it's the two polar opposites of producing really, really good games, Rockstar and Bethesda. Because Rockstar, I don't really know that... I've never played like a Rockstar game and had a lot of really bad glitches. Usually it's like a very, very specific situational thing that, you know, I don't blame them for. And then Bethesda, their games are glitchy as fuck, but the game is so fun and so good that it doesn't matter. Like, people want to give shit to Bethesda for their glitchy games, but they produce really fucking good games. And they're also, right now, in my mind, like the two good guys of the game development industry, of the AAA game development industry, are Rockstar and Bethesda. Rockstar and Bethesda, like, Bethesda didn't have to give keys to the people who are making Sky Oblivion, and Bethesda didn't have to say, hey, we'll still fully support it. They could have gone like the route of other game developers and said, no, you're not gonna mod this and fuck you and blah blah blah. No, they're like, here's the keys, we're still gonna fully support you, you're good. like they're just good guys. They might produce janky games sometimes, but the games are fun. And then Rockstar just produces great shit and has a good sense of humor about it, and they're not assholes about it. Like, those are the two good guys of game development right now, in my mind, of AAA game development. Well, CDRP normally is riddled with bugs, but the games are so good. CDPR. I'm trying to think of any of their games, but it's. I'm. Oh yeah. Yep. Although Cyberpunk was, yeah, I took me a second. Cyberpunk was something when it first came out. I heard it's really good. I never played it, but I heard it's really good now. But it was janky as fuck. But how you doing other than that, Wolfgang? Yeah, they just need to put a little bit more into quality checking the games beforehand. I still need to play Witcher 3. I have it. I have it both on my PlayStation and on PC, and it's 100% down my alley. Witcher 1 and 2 really weren't. I didn't like the fighting style. Witcher 3 definitely is. And I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I also just love the story. Like, my favorite games, my favorite IPs are the ones that have just really, really built out lore and world history and stuff. And even if you don't interact with any of it, like with like 90% of it directly, you can still learn about it. I love that. I love that in gaming, and The Witcher's like that. I want to start reading the books too. But it is on my list. You have to play Witcher 3 if you haven't, especially since you love Skyrim and Oblivion. Yeah, and that's another thing with like Bethesda. Bethesda has those really built-out lores that you only interact with like part of it. Like, one of the YouTube channels I want to start once I have a little bit more free time to do it is I've been doing like a world-building project on and off since high school, and I want to start a YouTube channel, especially once if I get to a point where I'm making enough money that I can hire artists. I want to make a YouTube channel that is like every video is going to be me breaking down a little bit more of the lore of it, and then eventually it'll get turned into a TTRPG system, and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I've talked about that before, but that's one of the ones on my list. Yeah. Skyrim and Oblivion, but with much better combat. I also just like the fact that the variety of ways you can problem solve in that. Like, you don't have to kill the monster. You can also do this other thing. I like when games are non-linear and give you options. And not just options that are, maybe I'll play it on stream. But I also feel like that's going to be a game that I'm not really going to want to play on stream. I'm just going to want to play it and enjoy it. And not just give you options that are like, do you want to use stealth or do you want to use, going loud? Like, options of cleverness or options of, diplomacy and like different ways to solve things. If you made these certain decisions at one point in the game, you can actually do this. Oh, you're part of this group. You did the quest line, and now you're part of this group, or you're the leader of this group. You can choose this option. Maybe I'll record myself playing it, but like again, I'm trying to allow some games to just be for me to relax and have fun with, so that it doesn't feel like a job. So I might just go ahead and play that on my off time just for funsies, and then like later if I want to do like a challenge run or something. How you doing, Wolfgang? There's definitely a burger on this map. And that, whatever the fuck that was. There might be a mod to censor it all if you did decide to stream it. Maybe. I feel like it's going to be a game that I'm going to want to just be able to sit down and enjoy and not have to worry about interacting with chat or making it entertaining. So I might not, at least the first time I play it, I might not do any content-related things with that. And then if it's something I'm like, oh, you know what, there might be a challenge run for me to do of this, or it might be a fun way to do it. Like, I mean, you see right now with my, like, Oblivion playthrough that I need to get back to. I'm kind of, like, in a way, speedrunning that, because it's... Hold on. I'm not doing any of the exploration or extra sit or side questing as much as I normally would, just because, like, a lot of that is just dragging on kind of thing. It's just, it takes forever. You stay there, please, and thank you. Okay. It is being inordinately nice to me right now, and it's making me uncomfortable. This game normally wants to kick the shit out of me. Ah, there you go. Got a gassy buildup. I've watched your videos on Power vs. Nintendo. I just want to say I've gone off Nintendo. Hey, man, there's the thing. Like, that is going to be the biggest thing that, and thank you for watching my videos, that is going to change the way that they might operate. Because they're not going to give a fuck about bad press if people are still buying their shit. But if people stop buying their shit, they're gonna change the way they're doing business. They're gonna change the way they act publicly if they're losing money. And they're already, like, kind of hedging their bets in a weird way of they're raising the price of everything because the Nintendo loyalists are, like, the really hardcore fans are gonna pay for it. But they're going to be losing a lot of people from that, and then they're going to be losing people from just the bad press they're getting. But the same people that are going to be willing to pay the extra money aren't going to give a shit about the bad press. So it's like they're not really going to have a problem there, but they might see themselves lose a lot of fucking money between the two. Because the people that weren't, like, really hardcore loyalists, some of them are just going to morally not buy Nintendo products anymore. In general, I don't really expect a lot of people... I don't anticipate a lot of people not doing something they want to do because of moral reasons, because that's just... A lot of people don't do that. But they're going to lose some from the morality thing, and they're going to lose some from the pricing thing. And I don't know if the increased prices of everything is going to make up for that. I don't know if the price is going up is going to make up for all the money they're going to lose for every other reason. You know? Who's to say? I hate this. Thank you. But hey, I appreciate you coming out, Thomas. Yeah, Power World rip off Pokeballs, but they're hardly not Pokeballs. Yeah, it's. I mean, that is the thing. I'm like, okay, Power World, you know what you did. You know what you did with that. But even then, it's not shaped exactly like a. It's not even shaped in a ball form. It has a kind of oblong shape. But they knew what they were doing with that. But look at half of the shit that is in Pokemon. Half of it is something that is a modified version of something from mythology or for some other IP. One of them is literally just a building in Britain called the Shard that they turn into a Pokemon. One of them is a fucking chandelier. Not their ideas aren't so original that. I mean, some of them are. Some of their ideas are kind of unique, but a lot of them are from lore or from pop culture or from something like that. Their ideas are not so original that they should be able to claim that you stole that from us because they stole it from somewhere. And honestly, like, if they had gone the route of, hey, filing copyright infringement lawsuit and saying we don't want you to use spheres anymore, I would have been like, you know what? I get it. I get it. Fine. Force Power World to change that. It's still stupid because Pokemon, nothing you do is unique anymore. But I'd get that. But the route that they're going with it is fucking insane and not justified. I'm still gonna get Switch. I only ever get a. I'm still gonna get a Switch 2. I only ever get a select few games anyways. Don't forget the keychain. What about the keychain? Which one is that, man? The last game that I played was Ruby of the Ruby and Sapphire, the Gen 3 series. And then, like, I played Pokemon Go, so I'd occasionally get introduced to a few of them. And, like, I played Pokemon Go, so I'd occasionally get introduced to a few of them. God damn it! Just get there. You go. There. That's just fucking insane. They have one that's an ice cream cone. Like Gyarados is directly based off of like one of their most iconic Pokemon. Gyarados is directly based off of a Shinto yokai. Original. That I mean some. Hey, that's kind of a dick move. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah! And those people who simp for Pokemon, I'm a Pokemon stan, and even I recognize that some of the most recent games. I mean, I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Hell, I had never bought myself a Nintendo console because they just didn't have enough unique stuff for me. But I have a Switch because my girlfriend got me a Switch as a Christmas present, and got me Legends of Arceus because I'd been talking about how I really wanted to play Legends of Arceus because like it's cool. I like it. I like Pokemon. It's just right now I can't support fucking Nintendo's bullshit that they're doing. Yeah, I fucked up. I got fucked up hard. Repexter, are you still here? Because I'm surprised you didn't do something yet. I don't think Repexter is still here. I think he had to go. Hold on, let me see. There you go. There you go. See, thank you. This is the whole point of this stream right now, is to test both vertical streaming and whether or not this out the way I want it to. Hold on. Hammer curls is what it is right now. I have to worry about it blurring. That's something I learned. It's gonna blur on me occasionally. Right now, it is not super expensive because we're in the testing phase. And yeah, I need to figure out how to link. Like, if there's a way, I know there's ways to do it. I want to link up like a way that I can have something keep track of how many redemptions there is. Because I'll do like a thing that's add a rep or add weight or switch weight or switch exercise, something like that. Right now, it's just testing it, going back and forth. I was gonna switch out the different things I was doing because I was gonna have it set to go to a webcam that's gonna be attached to my laptop that would be in the gym or in the garage where my home gym is. But unfortunately, my laptop's not fucking working. For a second, I thought like, okay, what if I get a blink camera? What if I get like a blink camera that I can have something that links to that, so that when I press a burst button, it turns the link camera on, and have it just pointing at the thing. But then, if I'm doing something like if I'm switching sets that I'm doing, and it's not in the same location, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So I have that on my throne. I have. Hold on, where is it? Where are you at? On my throne, I have something listed I want to get, because I use throne kind of as a wish list for myself. But also like, hey, if someone sees it and wants to buy me something, oh yeah. What is it? It's the. Actually, I need to see how this is going to work for. On. There you go. It's this guy right here. Is really cool. Because this is a webcam that I can set up in a singular location. Yeah, but the phone one is sometimes janky, because I've done that before. When it switches to the phone, it can sometimes be janky. That might end up being what I have to do, and just have a tablet or a laptop set up to be able to monitor stream from and reply to chat and shit. Or just put a TV in my garage, so that I can have that up there, because I want a TV in my garage anyways, if I'm working on something or if I'm just working out in there. But this one is kind of cool. If I could get this set up in a way that would be easy to use, because this will track you with AI, so I won't even have to move it around. If I go to do it, it'll track you, and I think it auto zooms in and shit. So like I can just put it one place in the area, and it'll figure out where I am, and it'll automatically find it. I think that's really cool. So that's one of the things I'm going to end up getting myself at some point. There's extra setup stuff to do it in a way that I like. That's what I'm having to figure out. The most recent video is still growing. I figured I'd stop to check it real quick. It's still growing. That's good. It didn't get nearly the immediate hype some of the previous ones did, but it's still getting it's still getting views, so that's good. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this Uno Mas. I like starting on Stronghold. Stronghold is nice. Okay. 44,000's a good start, if I can get all of it. Let's go. Well, I do also have the do a set thing currently set up for, as a limit. I think I have it set right now, so you can only force me to do a set like once every 30 minutes. Okay, well, this just isn't going, so I'm going to have to drag this. Come on. Come on. I might change that to like 15 minutes and raise the price kind of thing. The big thing is with the reward, the channel point rewards, I don't like when I have to like deny them for any reason. So but I don't want, like, with that one, I don't want it to be someone being like, I'm going to redeem 1,500 do a sets, or several people. Oh, because I can say, oh, each person can only redeem it once every how often, and I don't want to set it. I don't want 10 different people to be like do a set. So I have to find a limit somewhere when it comes to frequency and total amount. And I'll make it a little bit less restrictive once I finally got it set up right in the home gym, because then it's not going to be a set of the same thing every single time. It's going to be like, a set of this and a set of that and a set of maybe one of them will be a set of, I'll do 4 sets of one exercise and I'll switch to a different muscle group. But right now, all I have access to is the dumbbells, and all I'm really going to be able to do with that right now is arm shit. Oh, there you are. No! Okay, that one's on me. I walked too far. I got too curious. That one's on me. That one's 100% on me. Fuck. You know what I noticed, Mammoth? Is the two people I got coming in for chat were both on the portrait mode. I mean, Triana, obviously. Triana's always here. But the two that I got in that, weren't always in were both on the portrait mode one. So I wonder if that one's just getting pushed more to people. I mean, I see a lot of them when I'm scrolling through, like, YouTube feeds. But these were both, like, subscribers who saw this. Like, these were both people that are subscribed to me and watched my previous content that came here. So I wonder if it got pushed to them more than the other one does. No! I overpulled it. Okay, fuck. Come with me. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I just wonder, like, if it's just that. No, I think it's. I like that. I like that, definitely. Especially because I think it'll just bring more. Okay, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart. It'll bring more attention to the fact that I do stream to the people that only come and only watch my video content. No, 100%. Yeah. Now it's just a matter of like keeping up moderation on it. Hey, Stronghold. Only 39,000 on the map, though. That's kind of sad. What the fuck? How did the map value drop by several thousand already? Okay, restart. Don't know what the fuck happened there. No, when I get off stream today, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking down those videos, the Let's Play videos, and getting them uploaded to the other channel. No, it's 32,000. I'm not gonna do that. Getting them uploaded to the other two channels. Or the other channel. The Let's Play channel. And then we can just have a bunch of shit uploaded, unlisted, but not scheduled for public yet. And then once we got everything, like, scheduled like that, or once we got everything uploaded like that, we can decide on, like, the posting schedule and shit a little bit more. Because we'll have a good idea of how much content we have ready to go. And that can help us easily decide, like, okay, what's posting when, and et cetera, et cetera. We have a good few Oblivion recordings, too. We have a good few Fallout recordings. We have other recordings for stuff that's less sequential. And then once I take down the videos we're going to be, like, potentially re-editing or reposting from the main channel, the storytelling stuff that didn't do well, all we need to do is add a new thumbnail to it. Add new thumbnails and change the title a little bit. Then we have, you know, several weeks of Sunday posts ready to go. I might change those. I might just change that to Saturday too, because Saturday's not doing bad. Which will mean that it just has to be like 2 new videos a week to keep together the kind of schedule we're trying to do. We have a lot of like content ready to go, basically. Some of it's just going to be reposting stuff that just didn't do well. There's also a lot of rants I need to go through that I recorded but never edited. And then so many fucking shorts. So many damn shorts. The organization of having game stuff separate to the rant stuff makes my autism and OCD happy. Yeah, I like it too. I mean, originally as like, okay, I'd watched a Pirate Software video where he said, oh, then that's not necessary. You know, just put it in different playlists. But one, I do think maybe that's not necessary for him because he's a big enough name creator that he's not really going to notice the difference. But I do definitely think, especially since the biggest thing about my channel is the rants, the stories, and that type of stuff, the majority of the people are not going to give a fuck about. There are going to be people that are going to cross, but I think it just kind of hurts in the long run to have both of them. And like, it's really off-putting. I think it's going to... I think it hurts not click-through, but like retention. Because someone might say, oh, you know, Running Game Entertainment put out a new video, let's click it. And it was a gameplay video, but they don't give a shit about gameplay. And if click through is bad or retention's bad, that also hurts the lifelong like
Posting stuff that just didn't
of
do
the video.
well.
I had that good start, and then it's like, oh wait, we're supposed to be fucking with him, right? Yeah. Jesus. Fuck. So no, separating those out and then having the VOD channel will be great. And I think that having the VOD channel will really benefit with the Let's Play channel. Because it can be like, hey, if you'd like this, 25,000, fuck you. If you like this Let's Play, then you can, go watch the VODs and watch the whole thing. And I can start posting stuff there that maybe wasn't on stream. Like, because I want to start playing Mines of Moria again. It'll definitely be like, hey, thanks for the sub. I don't know if you're even in stream because you're on the YouTube side. You might have just been from a video. But hi, if you are here, hello. Welcome. I'm Zach. Nice to meet you. What was I talking about? And there was like some like gameplay stuff that maybe will fit on the main channel kind of thing. Like if I do the will you press the button video that I want to do, that's a game, but it might fit better on the main channel. I don't know. Well, that's a decision to be made in the future. Swift Brew, hold on. At least have 36. At least have 36 out. Okay, 37.9. That's good. That's enough for me to get upgrades that I want. Ideally. One thing I think I would really like if they added to this game is like cart upgrades. Like you can buy upgrades for yourself, but also buy upgrades for the cart. Like have a cart upgrade that is like magnetism, so it makes it harder for things to get knocked out of the cart if you're not actively picking them up, kind of thing. Or defensive upgrades. Make the cannon mod an actual thing. I also want to start playing Sea of Thieves again. You need to join me on this, too. But I do want to start playing Sea of Thieves again. That was always fun. It wasn't always fun. There were times where it really pissed me off, but generally when it really pissed me off, it was because of hackers and shit. Ooh, it's the Squidward that had a little bit of fun. The fun Squidward. Oh shit. I want to grab the crown first. Bam. The Squidward with a thick girlfriend. Well, that did a lot of fucking damage to that. I don't know what's making all that noise and making the rumbling happen. I'm debating doing like a Subnautica 1 and 2 playthrough again, but like those are also games I kind of get lost in the sauce with. Okay. I already know this character, and it likes to not move around. You're deep in your thoughts, you just shit yourself? I will say... the short version of this, the portrait version of this, is way behind. Like, the portrait version of this, I just died on the stronghold level. Jesus Christ. That is the first time the driller's ever actually attacked me. The driller has this tendency to just kind of get stuck and stay somewhere forever. Oops, I should probably bring my cart. Okay. Bam. Okay. Bring Dick in here. There's so much small shit that's not even covering that much of the quota. Okay, which way is this fucker going? Oh, nope. Did not like that. Can you get out of the way, please? It sure would be lovely if you got the fuck out of the way.
Version of this, the portrait version of this, is way...
Here's my problem. The driller really doesn't like to move. And that's... I don't want to wait here for forever. Hey. 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 Or he's just stuck. Because he does that sometimes. Okay. Let's see what happens. It's day one. If yeah, he's just stuck. Well, that's certainly a thing that happened. gonna unload some stuff here to make room. There you go. There you go, Squidward. Pickles can stay. Can go.
Pickles can stay.
You moving again? Nope, he's just stuck there. He's just staying right fucking there. Okay. Ooh, Pokemon card. The Charizard. This. I'm definitely going to try to get that on my cart and move it rather than drag it the whole way. But then it's going to cause a problem with the driller that's going to need to get pushed out of the way with the cart. I have a feeling he's going to stay right there. He's going to be stuck, and then when I'm going back to return everything, that's when he's going to start moving and attack me again. This is only going to get me to 28. Then there's that, so 35. And this is the last thing that's missing. Coolsies. Neat. Can I put the fish guitar on here safely? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. And this is when the drill... It's going to be like that moment, the last like the time I streamed this and had that really fucking good run. I was on like day 6 or 7 or whatever. And I had the gunner notionally trapped. So I didn't even watch out for him. I killed everything else. And then all of a sudden the gunner wasn't trapped anymore and it killed me. It's going to be like that. Excuse me, sir. There you go. There you go. Or not. I'm gonna drop all this off, turn around, and he's gonna fucking attack me. Wait. Bam. Okay. It's a 7. Let's hope the other one's also... I mean, I could buy it even if it is an 8, but if I can keep it cheap, that'll allow me to get more things. I also need to start getting some of those like things that allowed like chat to interact with the game kind of thing. Those always seem fun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 healths this time. Bam. Come on, let's go for a big quota map. Let's go for a big quota map. I want to get a lot of money. I want to get a lot of money. Big quota, big quota. Of course, it's Mausoleum. And of course, it's not big quota. It's an okay quota. It's a quota that'll allow me to get the ranges that I want, but it's not a big quota. Ooh. Starting out strong. Okay. Of course, we got the Diddler, and he's pissed off about something. Yeah. Do. 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 It's not gonna push it over good. I already have half the map. I'm getting close to it. Not quite, but really fucking close. Bam. Oh, this is one of the ones that opens. Like that. And there was nothing there. That was a waste of time. Do. Do. Just gonna put this here so it actually reminds me, just in case I forget, because I can sometimes be stupid. Hey, Sunny Mitten, hello. I don't know if you're in stream or if you are from one of the videos, but if you're in stream, hello. Oh shit. Fuck. The cool thing is, at least with this one, if I fall off, the likelihood is I'm just falling into a downstairs area, not off the map. Okay. Now there's just downstairs stuff to grab. Boom. I've not seen a monster yet, which is, like, I know I heard the diddler. Do. Do. Let's just take that. Put that safely here, and I'll break it later. That gravity gun I'm going to have to take up manually, and from the looks of it, it is probably stuck. because the gravity gun is almost always... Oh, no, not this time. This time it's actually perfectly fine. Okay. It is almost always wedged into something every single time I get it. It is definitely weird hitbox still. Okay, I'm gonna go manually carry that back. That means I'm gonna have to do this. I want to make sure that this is open before... I forgot I don't have the reach yet. Before I have the gravity gun...
Stream, or if you are from...
Okay, didn't like that. Don't know if he's upstairs or downstairs. Did not like that. I'm trying to think of if any of the non-modded in maps have a complete downstairs level. And honestly, I don't think any of the maps, even the modded ones, other than the Mausoleum, have a complete complete upstairs and downstairs kind of thing. Like, some of them have, like, oh, this room has multi-levels. But Mausoleum's the only one I think that has, like, the entire map is multi-level. I've not seen a monster yet, but I keep getting close to them and getting those warnings. Got everything set up for what? For stream or for what? What are you talking about? I don't remember what we were talking about. What are you talking about? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's a bitch and a half sometimes to, like, at any time when I had to completely reformat my hard drive and reset up everything, that was a pain in the ass. This most recent time when I just had to uninstall Steam and do, or Streamlabs and do all that shit, like, it was still annoying, but some of the stuff got saved because it got uploaded to the cloud, I guess. So luckily I didn't have to redo as much as I thought I was going to have to. Got vertical stuff stored. I did a whole scene that looks similar to how I did the shorts I made for you earlier. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on today. So I might end up raiding you, although, like, right now it's kind of dead, so there won't be... It'll just be me. Depending on if I'm still getting off when you're on, kind of thing. If you're still on. Go play Doom and try to beat the game without shooting my gun? Okay. That is a route to take. I guess you can do melee in that, right? What the fuck? This is new. gonna have to take this manually. What I'll do is I'll put it over here. Ah, fuck! Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's too big and obnoxious, and I don't want to take it back manually. But I don't want there to be more than 0 left on the map when I'm done. So it's gone. I'm sorry, Duck. Fuck you. Melee and throw the shield? Yeah, okay. There you go. That's going to be a hell of a challenge run, I imagine. Best of luck. Ugh. Fart. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Oh, you piece of shit. Why? You could have gotten me, but you chose to be a fucking dick. You're making up... God fucking damn you. I don't even know where my cart is. Oh, I'm in my fucking cart. You little shit. Okay, come on. That made up for some of the shit that he destroyed, some of the damage that he did, but not all of it. Oh, there's something upstairs that I didn't grab. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Well, this is going to get me close, at least. Not going to be everything, but it's going to be close enough. Yeah, I'm down about 1,000, so probably a single item. But I'm willing to bet it's a fucking Princess Peach doll. How much you want to bet it's a fucking Princess Peach doll? Goddamn. Okay. Okay. 776. 6. 6. And I'm gonna have to take a 7, but that'll get me to the 4 that I need. Hello, love. How are you? What's up? Oh! Is that plastic? Oh, okay. It is a baby I-beam. Oh, okay. Did you have fun at work? Mm-hmm. Okay, those are my ranges. I have the strength, I have the ranges. Double jump is going to be one that I need. But here's the thing. I want at least 2 sprint speeds. I'm going to... I'll get the double jump now, and I'll save the rest of the purchases for when I have more money. Because I'm either going to try to max out a lot of stamina and sprint speed all at once, which I wouldn't be able to do right now. Or... it's either that or buy more strength. I'd rather be able to buy it all at once. So the double jump will be good. I might do 2 double jump. Just for the fuckses of it. It'll make certain things easier. You only really need 1, but it'll definitely make some things easier, especially if I'm trying to dodge. Wait, no! No! Wait, I just realized. I can get a trank gun. I don't need 2 double jump, but trank gun will help me deal with all those other bastards. Thank you. All those other bastards that I can't get with my strength yet. There you go. Okay. I love that it put a space in between there, and I think it did that maybe because of the fact that I was going to buy 2 but didn't. Okay. I got range. I got strength. I got health. I got ability to double jump. What map are we going on? Stronghold? Nope. Deep Root? Okay, I can do Deep Root. Deep Root's fine. Ooh, went lots of money on Deep Root. And if necessary, especially if there's a hole, I'm hoping there's a hole for me to throw monsters down. Because with the trank gun and the 4 strength, I can effectively be able to fight everything. Garfield. That's on me. That's on me. Bam. Bam. Oh, thank you. Bam. There's something that can be grabbed here, and I'm not sure what it is. You go more forward? Oh, it's whatever this is. Okay. Okay, I got one more trank left in me. But unfortunately, that means when that thing respawns, I'll either, whatever the other big thing is, I'll be able to get, or when that thing respawns, I'll be able to get it. But I only have one more trank left. So if the other two things, like if we got the Mentalist, I'm good. If we got anything bigger than that, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. There'll be a lot more dodging than I wanted to. My favorite thing about going the strength build is not having to do dodging, just do fighting. Oops. Come on. Get this thing positioned right. Get it positioned right. There you go. That works. Sort of. This is one that needs to be positioned up high, apparently. 8. Or no. Oh, this was the thing that was getting pushed off. Okay. Tez is currently yelling at the cat that she's not allowed to drink the Baja Blast that she has. Okay, so this is a lot of big things that need to be scheduled. What the fuck happened there? Okay. I don't know what that is that's breaking, but I don't like it. Okay. 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 Let's go. I'm going to try to get this into more... There you go. That's better. That's much better for me. Damn it. So I got that thing, and I don't know if I can kill it. I'm going to try. It's doing a fuck ton of damage to everything, and that's bullshit. Oh, it doesn't get stunned. Neat. Okay. I'm not gonna self-destruct, but I'm definitely gonna end. Gonna end there. That was bullshit. And I'm gonna end stream for now, so far.